Welcome back to Law and Crime. Day 2 of testimony underway in the hearing to remove Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis from the Donald Trump election interference trial. Willis accused of engaging in a romantic relationship with Special Prosecutor Nathan Wade. It's really more about when, not if. She hired this guy for the case. Were they kind of connecting before that, or did it happen afterwards? Court currently on a lunch break. They are due to be back about 1 o'clock Eastern time. So while we wait for their return from lunch, let's bring you up to speed on some of the key testimony. How can we help but go back to yesterday? Because it was something. That's the legal phrase. It was something. Fani Willis on the stand. This is what she had to say regarding her alleged relationship with the special prosecutor, Nathan Wade.
So your office objected to us getting Delta records for flights that you may have taken with Mr. Wade.
No. Look, I object to you getting records. You've been intrusive into people's personal lives. You're confused. You think I'm on trial. These people are on trial for trying to steal an election in 2020. I'm not on trial, no matter how hard you try to put me on trial.
So my question was, do you have any problem?
I object to getting any personal records of mine.
We're not dealing with privilege through a witness.
And I'm not, no, I'm not dealing with privilege. What we had offered to put them in camera for the court to review, and I just want to know if she has any
That's
problem.
not something you deal with a witness.
When did your personal relationship with Mr. Wade end?
Our personal relationship ended in this year. So let's be very clear so that we don't mix words. I don't want to mix words. Mr. Wade is my friend right now. Mr. Wade, I would say, has been my friend since 2020. I think he started out as like a mentor and a professional colleague. He became my friend and somebody that I really respected. I feel very indebted to Mr. Wade for taking on the task of this job. And he is certainly my friend and one of the people that I respect the most. So if you ask about a personal relationship, I consider myself to have a personal relationship right now, Mr. Wade. I consider myself to have a personal relationship with Anna Cross. I consider myself to have a personal relationship with Mr. Abadi. I consider myself to have a personal relationship with Andrew Evans.
Okay, let me just clarify that.
I have a personal relationship with him as we speak right now. I don't think that's what you're asking. I think that's what you're asking.
When did your romantic relationship with Mr. Wade end? When did it end?
Me and Mr. Wade, we are good friends. My respect for him has grown over these 7 weeks of attacks. We are very good friends. I think, but for these attacks, it would have been a friendship that, as life goes, you would have stopped having. I think that you have cemented that we'll be friends to the day we die.
Could we just have an answer to the question?
I can handle Mr. Sada. Let's have it.
She asked about a personal relationship.
She asked when the romantic relationship ended. That's the question.
It's sometime in, I'd say late summer of 2023. So I don't believe me and, this is what you're really asking about. This is the salaciousness of all of this, right?
No, I'm just asking about your romantic relationship, when you stopped dating.
I think that me and Mr. Wade, so he's a man, he probably would say June or July. I would say we had a tough conversation in August. So that men in relationships at the end of physical intimacy, women in relationships when that tough conversation takes place.
Okay, I'm not sure if I should be offended or not, but this is a very interesting issue. We thought the real issue was when did the relationship, the physical relationship began. Turns out there's an issue as to when it might have ended. Natalie Whittingham-Burrell, Katherine Lizardo, help me here, help me understand. So what she's suggesting is that men, because we're all pigs, when the physical ends, the relationship ends, but I as a woman might have feelings that last beyond that, in this case, about a month difference in time. So Natalie, help me.
I'm going to give a Fani Willis-esque answer. This is the benefit of staying in a committed monogamous relationship, because then you don't have to worry about any of those things. I don't know the answer to that question. I don't know when anyone defines their relationship as being over and if there's a difference between men and women. But my goodness, how embarrassing to have to testify about that under oath in front of a court of law and then in front of the entire country. That's all I'll say on that.
Okay. And Katherine, she really could have done herself a favor by just picking a date. I mean, nobody really cares that much about when it ended. What do you think?
I agree with you. She should have just answered it and let it go. But like Natalie too, I cannot relate or expand on what she's saying because I've been married for 23 years with my high school sweetheart. So I've been with one relationship my entire life. So I don't know how a man would say this is where it ended, or a woman, this is where it ended. I think it's a person by person basis, not a gender issue.
Yeah. Okay. Well, maybe some insight into their relationship. Natalie, how long have you been married or in a relationship?
No, I've been married for 5 years.
5 years. Oh, you know, come on. 23, Katherine? Is that right? 23?
Yes.
21 for me, coming up on 22 quickly. So, yeah, we've got it all figured out, apparently. So, you don't have to worry about it. Okay, let's take a break. We'll come back more on this case and others here at Law and Crime.